I think it's going to take me a lot of time to, get used to the fact that we have won the World Cup. It has not sunk in yet. I'm still in that phase, still in that off feeling that we have won the World Cup. Whenever I see that trophy, that's when I realize, this has happened. So it's going to take me a lot of time. So when I fell, on the field, I could sense that, this is something because I'm never a person who screams, while I'm on a field. So when I walked down, when I walked off, like exited the ground by walking, I was pretty confident that, this is fine because I'm walking. And then people around me were very confident, okay, she's gonna get fine, she's gonna get fine. But luckily, I have, amazing set of people around me. The coaching staff has been, very supportive. They keep telling me they will keep saying a lot of good things to me, that everything happens for a reason. God might have a better plan for you. So also my dad was there, so it was a huge support. Emotionally and physically as well. He was practically there for everything. Also, I was on a call, constantly on a call with my coach. Even she was speaking amazingly, like good words to me, that, okay, it's okay. This happens. This is a part and parcel of this game. You're going to get better. It happens with every person, it happens with every player. These things are unfortunate, but as a psychologist, as a person who has done psychology, the first thing you know, is to accept the thing. Okay, this has happened. And now what is the next thing that I can do? I cannot, go back in time and, maybe thoda sa dheere bhagti ya fir aise. I cannot do that. So the first thing is to, accept the thing and move on. What's the next thing I can do? I can recover well, I can eat well, I can sleep well. I can be there for my team and, I can cheer for them. I can be there in the stands, I can support them. So all of that things, when they came together, it gave me, a kind of relief, that I can get past through this. And luckily I did. I'm gonna start with the injury part. So, I should not say that I'm a psychologist yet because I've not completed my master's. My friends are gonna kill me if I say that. So, as a person who has studied psychology, so I think it does help me a lot, to be able to understand human emotions, as you said, as a human being. There are a lot of emotions, a lot of waves of emotions that a person experience. But because I have a basic understanding, how to control them and, how to alter them, it does help me. So in that front, psychology has, helped me in a lot of ways, not just, handling myself, but also in the game. I did not shed a tear because that's not just who I am. That's one thing. I don't like to show a lot of emotions. Although my father did cry a lot, I had to calm him down. So that explains why he had that conversation with you. So, but I have this. I just mentioned right now. I have a lot of good people around me. My coach is one of the biggest supporters. My mom is like that. My mom is very practical. I was constantly on a call with my mom, my brother. So all of them, they have a sort of bubble around me and they don't let me step out of that bubble. So the school of that thought you were talking about, I've always, been in that bubble, that people are there to protect me. My own people are there to protect me. Whenever something happens, it's not just me. It's my family altogether. It's my coach with me. She's there with me 24/7. She's still on a call. She was still on a call with me before this interview. So I'm very blessed actually that I have a set of amazing people around me, and that goes without saying that the team was there for me constantly. I still remember people coming in to check on me every second. Like every single one of them came to my room. They were sharing a lot of their own experiences, that how these injuries help a person in their personal arena. So some of them shared that you get a lot of time to introspect. There are a lot of things that you might want to improve in the near future, so you can plan things. This is the perfect time to improve your personality. It is the perfect time to do improve those soft skills. So it's not altogether bad. It's actually, if I see on the brighter side, I still have a lot of time to improve myself in order when I get fit, that I can be a better person. When we started the tournament, there were some ups and downs, even in the Sri Lanka match, even after that match when we played against Pakistan. So we were not playing our best cricket, the way that we played throughout the year. So we were touching almost 300 every time. Most of the times, I'm not saying every time, but we were playing the cricket, a brand of cricket that everyone was appreciating. So in the initial phase, yes, we were not playing our best cricket, but we were playing good cricket. So we had that belief in our players. We had that belief as a team that, on a given day when we as a team, as a unit, play our best cricket, it's actually impossible for any team to beat us. So that belief, I think, was one thing that separated us to win that final. Also, there were a lot of positive talks. See, our team is very honest on that front. If I feel that someone is not doing their job correct, I'm gonna go up to that person and gonna say it to her face, and the other person takes it very, positively. So there are no harsh feelings, and the kind of environment that this team has, it has been open. It has been, very comforting, and anyone can come up to anyone and say things which they feel like. And as a player, I know that other person is gonna take it in a way that's gonna help her improve, because there are no hard feelings or anything that comes from me or from any other individual, like you mentioned, Amol sir. I wouldn't consider that Dartana, but it was needed at that time. I think everyone has a different perspective of seeing things, and I think some things are need to be said on the right time, because that's gonna help us do better in the next matches, which has happened. जो आप कह रहे हो कि script ऐसे था, and we were not, personally, I was not on Instagram. I was not on any social media. So the rumors and the talks did not come to me, the white noise that we call. So वो मेरे पास तक नहीं आया था, और मेरे को लगता है कि बहुत सारी टीम में भी, हमारी टीम में ऐसी चीजें डिस्कस नहीं होती हैं कि बाहर से लोग क्या करें. It's just what our team thinks, what our coaching staff thinks कि हमें कैसा खेलना चाहिए. So it's not about what was happening outside, but it was more with what was happening inside. And we were, we have had a lot of conversations, some, ऐसे upfront वाला conversations की what are the things that we can improve, ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, why is that, कि अगर ऊपर नहीं हो रहा है तो नीचे हो रहा है, नीचे नहीं हो रहा है तो ऊपर अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. तो हमें बस वो एक सिंक चाहिए था कि जब हम सब एक साथ एक दूसरे को कॉम्प्लीमेंट करें और फिर वो मैच जीतें. तो आई थिंक वो न्यूजीलैंड में हर्डल में जब हम बात करते हैं, तो उस टाइम भी ऐसा नहीं था कि यार ये मैच मतलब ऐसे डू और डाई है, ऐसा नहीं होता. वो हम बस ये बात करते हैं कि हम अगर अपना बेस्ट क्रिकेट खेलेंगे, जो हम खेलते आए हैं इतने टाइम से, पूरे साल से खेलते आए हैं, अगर उतना खेलेंगे तो आई थिंक हमें हराना बहुत मुश्किल है. और वैसा हुआ. उस टाइम पे मेरे को याद है, स्मृति दी, हम होटल में खड़े थे, एक बैटर्स का मीटिंग होता है, तो स्मृति दी बोल रहे थे, इट्स जस्ट वी जस्ट हैव टू पीक एट द राइट टाइम. सबका पीक हर टूर्नामेंट में डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टाइम पे आता है. कईयों का पीक पहले आता है, कईयों का पीक बीच में आता है, कईयों का पीक लास्ट में आता है. वी वर वेरी ग्रेटफुल कि हमारा पीक उस टाइम पे आया जब हमें नीडेड था. तो वो एक आप समझ लो कि एक लिखी हुई चीज थी, जो आई थिंक स्क्रिप्टेड था पहले से, कि शायद हमने जीतना ही था और अप्स एंड डाउन्स हमने फेस करने थे. वो बहुत सारी लर्निंग्स थी, जिसके चक्कर में हम काफी जो इम्पोर्टेंट मैचेस थे उसमें अपनी सारी लर्निंग्स को एक साथ लाते हुए हम फिर वो बेटर परफॉर्म कर पाए. सो एवरी मैच डिमांड्स अ डिफरेंट रोल. So I cannot say if there's a template that I've been told to follow by the coaches. So every situation demands a different kind of role from everyone. So if there's a given situation that we have lost few earlier wickets, as you mentioned, if Smriti Di got out, then yes, there's a message from outside that I have to, take charge and stay there as long as I can and build the innings in a way that is beneficial to the team. So I cannot say that every match that I have to, play the same way. There were instances where I was being told that I have to accelerate, like in the New Zealand match. For example, we were in a phase that we did not have enough runs on the board. So there are constant messages. So, and as players, I think we have to adapt to that. We have to be, flexible in those terms, that whenever a team needs something, you have to deliver. It's not just how I play. It's not about me. It's what the team requires. So I've been very flexible of whatever the team wants, whatever the staff wants. So it changes every match. So it's not constant. It's not, that I have to play in a certain way. If I'm getting, decent boundaries in the start, then might as well go for a big score. So it's not just my game. It's understanding the situations, what can be the best thing, when I'm out there. I have to assess the situations. I have to understand who all other players are going to come next, build a partnership with them. So it changes every now and then. And I just try to, do what I can do best for the team. So Shafali came up to me and she, said a heartfelt message. I don't like if any of the players do get injured because as player we all know this thing is part and parcel of this game, and when it happens to anyone, you can feel that pain. You have that empathy towards that player. So she had that empathy. She did not show me sympathy, but she had that empathy towards me, and she was like, "I'm really sorry for you," and I took it in a very healthy way. Ki, it's okay, that's fine. This is a part and a parcel of this game. I'm gonna come back stronger. We shared that conversation, but Shefali is a kind of player I think we all know that doesn't need any motivation when she goes with the full flow. And she did that in the finals, and I think that was amazing contribution that that helped our team get a big total.
A quick update on your fitness. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling much better. So the recovery has been going really well for me. There's a X-ray planned in the next few days. I might get a better clarity after that X-ray. But on the recovery process, I'm feeling much better. I've been, doing a lot of things independently now. In the initial days, yes, I was bit of dependent on my father, the head coaches. But now I'm doing things freely. So good signs. And I hope that this recovers. I can tell you after that X-ray.
Hmm.
So that X-ray, that those scans are actually the most important thing. So that's why I'm resting a lot, so that those scans come, perfectly well, so that I can, carry forward. I can fast forward with my rehab and the mobility part. So we had our own, videos planned. So whenever Modi ji wants to ask us a question, like every player he talked to us, like each one of us he talked to. So there was a video that, when my name came up, and there was a video. In that there was this injury part as well. So he asked me, how did you feel? And I spoke about, how this team is so special. It cares about each and every individual. This team behaves like a family. That's why it was very difficult for any other team to beat this team. So it was a very nice conversation. And, there's another photo of him giving me that bail. So I was on a wheelchair, and we all were standing around him, and we were, just in awe, seeing him. It's a very big deal, standing with the prime minister, and he was speaking some, words of wisdom, about his experiences and all. And we were just all standing and looking at him, and then he's like, have something, no? Have something. And then I was on a wheelchair because I was not able to, I was being told to rest this leg. So, and then he went to the food station, and he took that bale and gave it to me. And I was like, oh my God, this is the most expensive bale, And then he asked me, आपको पसंद भी है ये? मैंने कहा सर अब ये मेरा फेवरेट है, अब मैं भेड़ हमेशा खाऊंगी। मतलब तो वो इतना इतना ज्यादा मेरे को आई थिंक लगता है कि जिंदगी भर मुझे याद रहेगा। That's the plan actually. Get my X-ray done and recover as fast as I can, and come back to the field, because this is the sport that I love playing. This is one thing that I cannot get enough of. I genuinely miss batting. I'm a person who can bat for like a day and not get tired. So and the whole team knows it. So they have to, stop me from batting for too long because of the workload things. So that's the first plan, to recover as fast as I can, get back on my feet, literally. And 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 then I can plan for the things, maybe play the WPL, and let's see.